the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll be watching the Falcons' superstar tight end, as utter dominance has moved him within range of the single-season receiving record. It's the Falcons and the Lions, and it comes your way next on Madden NFL 23.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one between the Detroit Lions and the Atlanta Falcons. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Falcons in this matchup. It's a relatively balanced offense. The next-gen stats kind of bear that out. What do you think they'll be looking to do in this one?
I think it'll be exactly what you just talked about. They'll want to be balanced on offense, which means to them, they'll want everyone involved. See if they get some one-on-ones in the passing game. Maybe identify some situation where they can swing the ball to the backs in space. Even find some spots where they just want to play some old-fashioned power football. As one of the most successful coaches in the league told us once, the definition of balanced offense, that means you can do what you want when you want to, not necessarily just running it 50% of the time and throwing it the same percentage.
Of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the guy out of California, the former Cal Bear, Jared Goff.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe he leans on a few other parts of the offense. Brings a receiver or two free.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Well, this defense for the Falcons, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Goff. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. On 3rd down, Beasley. And he'll be brought down, but a tip of the cap on the spin move, as that gives him a first down. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down. Avoiding that 3 and out, how vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope it can carry through.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Partner, took a while for him to lock onto a receiver, and he finally found his man coming left to right across the formation. But by the time he got the ball to him, not much of a chance to turn upfield and make anything out of it.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
11 yards there and a Lion first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. The numbers on the ground for Jones last week. 19 carries, 74 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, to no one's surprise, he gets an early rep right there, and they've been playing their best ball this season as they built this winning streak. And that includes the ground game, where he's kept the offense productive and put them in position to win ball games. The question now is, can this defense that he's facing do what others haven't and finally put a stop to this streak?
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him... Third and 8. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. The Falcons at 10-2 on the year. And they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions 37. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. In motion left goes a tight end. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. First down carry by Jones. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Pretty effective run there. Now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They'll run with Patterson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I'd go right at him with another momentum play. I'd go quickly and attack them, because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop them on 3rd down.
Escaping the pressure right. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. His 4th rushing touchdown on the year, number 6 overall. And the Falcons are able to match the opening drive touchdown against him with one of their own.
He didn't originally want to run, but he didn't see anything in the passing game, so he scrambled, and wouldn't you know it, he scores a touchdown anyway. It's awfully nice to have a quarterback who can make things happen with his legs.
Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do impressive to answer that one.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Gone. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. They'll run on 1st down. Beasley. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. From the 50, it's gone. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Good coverage on the outside, and I think that's where he wanted to check that down to. But once he saw the danger over there, he just threw that one over everyone's head. Smart play.
And it's complete to Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a 1st down. 7-7, our score after 1. The Lions with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Beasley, and he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On 2nd and 12, Goff. And that is incomplete here.
Well, to me, there was no question about the intent there, and I think he was a little fortunate that the penalty flag didn't come out for grounding. But they'll get away with it and get another shot on third down.
And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule it out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up fourth down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It always helps when you get great run support from your safeties, and when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield and shut it down before it gets going, that's exactly what you're looking for.
Ready?
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 44. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Does a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Now this time he'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw here. This complete to Jones. Just a gain of a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it in.
That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown, and the Falcons have taken the lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL, and I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. So here come the Lions now. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, they obviously red man covers their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the
What do you mean by that, Brooke?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
And this one caught by Beasley. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown. 36 yards. And the Lions are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And we are tied at 14. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Desmond Ridder and his offensive mates ready to take over again. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is caught by Lamb. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 23 yards, the final tally. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And the defense on him quickly there as they stop him at the 40 for a gain of just 2. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
And cycle. Black ultra. Right.
He'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. A 40-yard punt, no return, and the Lions will take over. Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense.
Well, he's within shouting distance of a 1,000-yard season. Going to need a pretty good finish, though, if he wants to reach that mark.
Well, I like how you phrased it, partner. He is within shouting distance. If he stays on this pace, he's got a shot at it. But he needs a big game in there, right, to make sure that he gets it. So you know that during the week, in practice, and look, he asks for the ball all the time anyway. He's really going to ask for the ball and let his quarterback know he's open.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Beasley.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league and converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversions. So they got one there.
Now Goff on 1st down. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. 5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down. Goff now looks to throw. He's got this, complete to Williams. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 45-yard line. Goff's throw taken in by Hockenson here. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Goff throwing again. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoid.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Falcons grab it. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. He's at the 50, the 30, 10. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. Swing. You had a goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team because what a letdown that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers them on the scoreboard.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. Jamison Williams and the Lions get set for this next possession. He's been good so far to this point in the second quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. Yeah, it's not even a question for me. The way he's playing, he's doing a nice job. Increase things. More touches. More.
Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT.
Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come. With his height, that's exactly where you want to put it for him. But even that throw was a little tall to connect for the touchdown.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
They're going to look to throw. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know that there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And Jones has it over the middle.
And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. It's a quarterback sneak. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Slide, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. 3rd and goal, and still a long way from the end zone. Looking to throw. Touchdown! Kyle Pitts as the first half is winding down. And the Falcons will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it was the tight end Kyle Pitts finishing it all off on the touchdown reception. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Here's Goff. He gets this complete to Cephas. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Goff now looking to throw. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Kyle Pitts returns to the field along with the rest of this offense for the upcoming series. For him, what an accomplishment in this game, surpassing the 2,000-yard mark. And all the time we talk about these guys out wide like him that are so athletic and can do so many things, but take us a little deeper. How has he done it this year?
Well, you helped with this because when we sat down with him before the game and discussed his season, and you said to him, okay, I have a vision that you, similar to a pitcher, change up a lot of things, right? Different arm angles, different slots that a pitcher would do.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And the Lions... possession of the football. After the interception, here's Goff. Throw over the middle, he finds Williams. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Gone. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing on 3rd, Goff. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Quintez Cephas, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions use the short field to get in for 6. Point after by Lambo, up and good. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
1st and 10, it's Patterson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Here's the 2nd and 7. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. On the move past the 40. And it's going to be another 1st down as as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 39. A good pickup there at 22. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. They go play action here on 1st down. Well, it's caught on the right side at Smith. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Cordero Patterson, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. So that lines up a 7-play drive all told, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. Amon-Ra St. Brown and the rest of the Detroit Lions getting set for another series here. Creeping up on 1,000, could get there on this drive, so a challenge for him to do that, but also defensively, maybe a challenge for them to not allow that.
And that means probably kicking even more coverages to his side. And what that really means is wherever he lines up, you will have a cornerback over in his area. Now, instead of blitzing your linebacker, drop him into coverage. Instead of the safety dropping into regular coverage, that safety moves into that area to try to discourage the quarterback from going to him. That means everyone else, win your routes. You've got an opportunity to catch passes now, too.
Yeah, a little bit of a cat and mouse game. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped. The 35 from Falcon territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Up the middle they go. Beasley has some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 47 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Beasley. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing a shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Just keeping the play alive. Wide open receiver complete. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. From the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
Now on 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. The kick by Lambeau is good, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you'll see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
Taken at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. On now comes the Lion offense. They'll be asked to go for 2 here. They'll try and run it here. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet and said, go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. This one into the hands of Pitts. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 25 yards that time.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get
Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Complete to Jones. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Second and 2. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons. They'll run wide side with Jones. And room there to work it inside the 25. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. He'll drop to throw. Dancing to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone. And it brings up 2nd down. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Gaskin is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Desmond Ridder, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that one an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it was Desmond Ridder taking it himself to finish the drive. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. And Detroit getting set to go now. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground, and he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Goff now looks to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Brian Poole. He's at the 40. The 20. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Lambo to add on the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Falcons offense making their way onto the field. Let's take a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Holding. Offense.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Now back to throw. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. They'll look to throw now on first down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
On second down, Beasley. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. A potential field goal, if you're thinking about that, almost 55 yards from here as they try to get closer on third down. And he finds Beasley complete. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a fourth down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This one from 48 yards away. And Lambeau will put this one through. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. Now, we knew this had the potential to be a tight game, but with less than 3 minutes to play, couldn't be any tighter. We're all tied.
All locked up, right? And this next drive is going to tell us everything we need to know about this game, because I want to see how they come out with the football. Are they going to be aggressive and attack downfield? You still got a 2-minute warning to come up? Or are they going to be conservative and try and hold on and maybe just get to overtime?
Atlanta now coming out on the field. Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation, but in a one-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more. But this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
Running on first down with Gaskin. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down. A gain of 3, second down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. He'll look to throw. He sets up the screen to Jones. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards. They'll set up a throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down.
Oh, boy, this sets up for a huge call now on fourth down, because you can try the long field goal, you could go for it, or you could punt and play for overtime. I am so glad, partner, that I don't have to make those kind of decisions. Let's see what they decide.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this pass is caught by London. Touchdown, Falcons! Drake London, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Falcons have broken our tie and have taken a fourth quarter lead. Crew able to connect on the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. So here's Goff and the Lions. Down by 7, a minute 11 to go. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Goff. Steps away to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
Look with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit, get in the huddle,
Kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. Goff now to throw. And this one taken in by Cephas. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now Goff. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Goff. And this is caught by Beasley. Oh, and what a nice tackle there. That will hardly move the needle at all offensively. A very short gain. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Back to throw. And this nearly intercepted. Probably should have been. Had he caught it, it would have sealed it. Instead, one more chance coming up on 4th down. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. That means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without. Enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So for the Falcons, the win pushes their record now to 11-2 on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for Detroit, it's going to all but eliminate them from the playoff picture as they fall to 5-8. And they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Green Bay Packers.